Big changes are coming to New Zealand's skilled migrant category in late August 2026. This is your comprehensive guide to the new pathways and the latest technical updates announced in March 2026. First, a recap of the two new residence pathways introduced to help employers retain talent. These pathways value practical skills and local contribution. The skilled work experience pathway is for those in unskilled level 1 to 3 roles with 5 years of relevant experience. You'll need 2 years of that experience in New Zealand, earning at least 1.1 times the median wage. The trades and technician pathway is for specified roles requiring a level 4 or higher qualification. It requires 4 years of post-qualification experience, including 18 months in New Zealand at the standard median wage. Immigration New Zealand announced further changes on the 5th of March 2026, providing more detail on the trades and technician pathway. The list of eligible occupations has been confirmed and will take effect in late August 2026. These trades and technician roles were added because they are skilled, appropriately qualified, and fill important gaps in the economy. Under the current SMC settings, many workers in these roles did not have a realistic pathway to residence, despite ongoing labor shortages and consistent migrant recruitment. Recognizing these qualifications and setting a more practical wage threshold for these roles will support attracting and retaining migrants who bring vital skills to New Zealand economy. The March 2026 update also confirmed the red and amber list to manage immigration risk. Occupations on the red list are not eligible for the two new pathways, and people in these roles will only be able to apply for residence under the SMC if they can claim 6 points under an existing pathway, for example, by earning at least 1.5 times the SMC median wage, or holding a level 7 bachelor's qualification or higher, or having recognized occupational registration with the required length of skilled work experience in New Zealand. Amber list roles, including chefs and ICT support technicians, can still use the skilled work experience pathway but must meet additional requirements: at least 5 years of relevant eligible work experience in New Zealand, including 2 years of skilled work experience earning 1.2 times the SMC median wage. Red and amber list occupations were created based on historic immigration risks, like role inflation and fraud, and will be reviewed regularly to add or remove roles as needed. Migrants in occupations not on these lists must meet standard skilled migrant category requirements under the skilled work experience pathway. Relevant work experience must be directly related to the applicant's skilled job or job offer and be in an NSCO skill level 1 to 3 occupations. For both the skilled work experience and trades and technician pathways, this experience must be paid at the required wage threshold and meet the same relevance and skill level criteria. The ability to extend an accredited employer work visa will be introduced in 2027, allowing migrants who need up to 12 additional months of skilled work experience to apply for residence under the SMC. Further details on eligibility and the process will be provided later. From August 2026, qualification points will give 1 extra point for New Zealand qualifications compared to overseas ones, except for doctorates and some master's degrees. Applicants must provide their qualification certificate and, if obtained overseas, an international qualification assessment, unless exempt. For level 8 or 9 qualifications, a bachelor's degree is also required, except when claiming 5 points for a New Zealand master's degree. To claim 6 points for a New Zealand master's degree, applicants must have studied full-time in New Zealand for at least 30 weeks and hold a bachelor's degree from any country. The government has updated wage settings, so migrants only need to meet the SMC median wage in effect when they start their skilled work experience and maintain it when applying for residence without needing a higher threshold later. A grace period allows migrants starting work within 5 months of their visa grant to use the wage rate that applied when the visa was issued, even if the median wage has increased. Other updates effective from late August 2026. This includes recognizing accountants who can perform the work of a qualified statutory accountant in New Zealand and hold CPA Australia membership as eligible under the SMC pathway, and extending English test validity to 5 years for applicants with a recognized occupational registration. While we have these details now, the government will release further eligibility specifics closer to August 2026. These changes aim to make New Zealand more competitive in attracting global talent. With these changes coming into effect in August 2026, now is the time to start preparing. Contact us today and get expert advice to stay ahead. Global Migration Solutions, we will take you there.